1, 2, 3, 4.
When I think of Colleen, I think of sunshine. Every time that I saw her in the hall last year, she just brightened up my day. She's got this wonderful smile and this great personality. She just exudes sunshine.
So when I think about Colleen here at Cooper Middle School, I immediately am brought with a smile because Colleen really always kept a calm and steady presence. There was always a sense of peace in the library and order that she was able to maintain. But Colleen, most of all, what touched my heart was you were the keeper of stories. You always brought people in to gather together and to share stories. And one of my favorite stories you shared is how you would talk about your granddaughters and how much they mean to you, especially with music and my background being a teacher at Twain. And so I have a lot of fond memories of you keeping those stories and lifting other people's stories. And you are going to be so missed here in the Cooper community.
When I think of Colleen, I think about her great sense of humor, her warm demeanor, and all of our conversations that go probably a long time, farther than I should be not doing my job and talking to Colleen. I miss those a lot, and I will continue to miss those, but I'm so excited for her retirement. I hope she has a wonderful time not coming to school, but hopefully see her sometime soon.
I'm going to miss seeing her at the library. Whenever I would go get books to read, she'd always greet me with the happiest smile, and she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, hi Barbara Sue," and she'd always want to connect with me and talk to me, and I'd always love that. And when she wasn't there, honestly, the library was not the same, and I feel like we are going to miss her so much, but it was just so amazing with her there to talk to me a lot.
I will miss most about Colleen is our morning chats. Colleen would stop in my office every day or every other day, and we would just chat about things that were on her mind, whether it was focused around the LMC, whether it was focused around students here at Cooper, or whether it was focused around things that are going on in her life at home. And those were some of the best moments of my day typically. And just having that time with her really grew our relationship and our friendship, and it turned Colleen into someone that I could turn to vent a little bit to if I needed to, or talk about things that are going on in my life. So I will miss that most, just those morning chats with you, Colleen, and I will treasure them and remember them for long past our relationship here at Cooper, and hopefully continuing on into the future.
Hi Colleen. Oh, how I miss using our Simpsons reference and shouting it across the LMC. I miss seeing your smile and hearing about your granddaughter Lily. We're praying for you and keeping you in our thoughts. We'll miss seeing you around school, but you'll always be part of our Cooper family.
I think happy and one of just the most loving humans I've ever met. I would come into work every day, she'd have a smile on her face, ready to chat about anything, help anybody with any question they had, whether she knew the answer or not. She was just such a pleasure to work with every day coming in, either just chatting or waiting for the students to come in. She was just so passionate about what she did. It really left an impact for both staff that she worked with and students. I met her when I was actually a 5th grader at Longfellow Elementary School. She was our library assistant, and I remember her always having a smile when we would come in. She would remember everybody by name, as she still does, and remember siblings, and she's just created such a loving community in the district. There are so many people who are so comfortable coming to her and seeing her, asking her questions, using her library space as their comfortable zone, their safe space. I'm just gonna miss her energy in the buildings all the time.
Colleen, we definitely are missing you around here at Cooper. There's just books and books and books all over here. Who in the world's gonna put them together? I don't know, put them back on the shelves. We'll have to figure it out, but you're missed for more than that. As you know, I always kind of gave you time to talk to the newer students who were kind of the no speakies, and I would send them down on a mission to you so that you could have a little conversation with them in your quiet, gentle way. So you are responsible for a bunch of children being able to speak English today. So I thank you very much for that, and for your time, and for your energy, and for your kindness here at Cooper over the years. So thanks for that. My last question is, do you know what part of the library this goes to? It's a little quiz for your last little time here at your desk.
Colleen, I just wanted to say that when I think of you, I think of all the times that you've had an open mind and an open ear to all the suggestions I had for books to purchase for the library. I know you already have your own list, but I couldn't help but share some titles over the years, and I always loved that you were receptive to most of the suggestions, if not all of them. And what I know will be missed is when I see kids walking around the school with some of those books or other books that students have picked because you had them put a heart on it or a leaf to fall into a good book. Any teacher recommendation, we know how far that goes, we know how powerful that is. So I'm really grateful for you really helping to interest all of our students in becoming readers. I know we'll miss that terribly.
When I think of Colleen, I think of my first day in the district and at the school, coming to the library and being greeted by the friendliest, most wonderful person, and we miss her already. And Colleen, I'm wishing you the happiest and healthiest and most relaxing retirement. Congratulations.
Hi Colleen, we've missed you the time that you've been gone, but you deserve this time off. I'm really just gonna miss us chatting in the library, talking about your beautiful granddaughter, and of course my puppy Paul. Enjoy your time off. We're gonna miss you, but you deserve it.
Colleen, thank you so much for all the years that you dedicated to the District 21 libraries. On behalf of our little department, we appreciate all of your time and energy and the expertise that you gave to us as professionals, and all the love and care you gave to the kindergartners through the 8th graders. You have a wonderful way with adults, you have a magical way with children, and you are going to be missed. You are so very much appreciated. Enjoy your retirement.
I'm gonna miss that heart of gold. I'm gonna miss her being around, someone to chat with, someone to say hello to. She always is so friendly and so kind and so pleasant. It's just lovely saying hi to her. It always puts me in a good mood. And she genuinely asks you, how are you? Not everybody does that, and it's amazing. It's gonna be missed.
Hi, Colleen. I'll always remember the first time that you came into Cooper. It was so great to finally put a face to the email address that we'd sent stuff back and forth ever since. We were both doing stuff in the DEA, and I just think it's been wonderful to have you in the library every day to smile and help the kids with whatever they need, and I'll always treasure the time that we were able to just hang out and talk about my kids and your grandkids. And I hope you get plenty of time to enjoy hanging out with your grandkids through your retirement. Have a great time in retirement.
I think the thing that I will remember most about having Colleen at Cooper is just the warm smile that she greeted everyone with when we walked into the LMC. I love that you knew so much about each one of us and still know so much about each one of us personally and professionally. I love that you and I had that special bond of you getting to watch my kids grow up at Longfellow, and I really appreciated every time you checked in with Braden and Maddie, and I just knew that you loved hearing about them as they kind of grew up as well. So we already miss having you around Cooper, and I just wish you so much health, happiness, and good luck with your retirement.
Congratulations, Colleen. We're so happy for you on your retirement. The thing I'll miss most about you is your unwavering kindness and your dedication to the staff and students. Your ability to brighten the library and offer guidance when needed and always lend a helping hand is something we will always remember. We'll miss our conversations and your infectious positivity. Wishing you all the best in this well-deserved next chapter of your life. You certainly have earned it. We love you.
Oh, Colleen, where do we start? You have been such an integral part of the Cooper community for many years. I remember when I first came to Cooper, how welcoming and the genuine warmth that you showed me. You extend that genuine warmth to all staff and students that enter the doors of this building. You have made the LMC a place where students feel welcome, where they want to be, a place where staff is able to collaborate with one another, and you've provided so much support to everyone here at Cooper. You will truly be missed. Please enjoy the next years of your life and your retirement, and come back and say hi whenever you get a chance.
Hi Colleen, congrats on your retirement. So one of the things that I will miss most about you and the students is your calm and positive attitude. They have been asking, when is that lady coming back? So they will definitely miss you, and we'll all miss you a lot around here. Enjoy your retirement, spending your time spoiling your grandkids, and have a great one. Thanks.
I first met Colleen as a Longfellow parent. Colleen, you were such a bright part of my kids' day when you worked in the library, and they loved going to the library, seeing you. And then I was so fortunate to work with you here at Cooper. You are a treasure for District 21, and 20 years, congratulations on what an outstanding career in our community, and just being there for the kids, the families, and us teachers too. Congrats.
Colleen, I didn't know Colleen for too long. This is my first year at Cooper, but out of the whole staff, Colleen, you just spread so much positivity and kindness, and I really enjoyed our discussions. And you were just such a positive face to come to at Cooper every day when I didn't know anybody. So really, you've just helped me so much in my first year here, and your absence is definitely missed.
When I think about Colleen, I think about Longfellow. I've been lucky enough to know Colleen at Longfellow and at Cooper as she ends her career, but Longfellow is where I think of Colleen, because that's where I met her and where my children went to school, and being a volunteer and working with sweet Colleen in the LMC at Longfellow. I'm going to miss her kind heart and her sweet smile, and every time I saw Colleen, she asked about my children and how they were doing. I wish her well in her retirement.
All right, Colleen, I am going to miss you so much. What I miss most about you is your funny sense of humor and your kind demeanor. I think that that's just so unique, that you have the ability to be so kind but yet so funny, and have a backbone. That's something that you have taught me all the way through working with you, is to create boundaries. And if we weren't standing here at school, I would crack one open and say cheers, congratulations, off to retirement. I hope you spend time with your family.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen. Guess who?
Your favorite two people in the world.
At least at Cooper.
At least at Cooper.
Yeah.
That's true. So, 20 years, you have been inspiring and motivating and building these amazing relationships with these kids over the years and years and years.
And adults.
And adults.
Yep.
Yes, we love you.
Yep, we do. Even before I knew you, all I knew you was that really nice lady in the LMC.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I would describe you, because I didn't know your name. And then in the afternoons, you started calling me and looking for kids in Chromebooks, and we just kind of got along. And I actually look forward to your calls, just talking to you about everything, and just always just a wonderful, happy, the nicest person, maybe one of the nicest ones in the school.
I think she
There's
definitely
a couple
wins
ones,
that.
but
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We are going to miss you. Stop by, a cup of tea sometime. I would really enjoy that.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about how we won't get to see you.
It's just, it's a little less happy.
It is. Cooper is less because you're not going to be here, for sure. We love you so much. We wanted to make sure we did this together.
We're going to give you a hug.
There you go.
And wait. Love you.
All right. Mwah.